Welcome back to Lunch Quest. Let's see what's been happening in gaming today. Heat climbing simulator Peak has found itself with a copycat in Roblox, a game called Cliff, and developer Aggro Crab is not happy about it. They blasted the clone in a post to players, saying, "To be honest, we'd rather you download a pirated copy of our game than play this cheap Roblox knockoff stuffed with microtransactions." Peak has been a huge success, selling over 5 million copies, so it's no surprise imitators have appeared. But Cliff doesn't just copy the concept, it also comes loaded with aggressive monetizations. Almost everything in the game requires Roblox's premium currency, and it even features loot boxes. The developers say they couldn't ignore that level of shamelessness. In the same post, Aggro Crab also shared that they'd like to work on console version of Peak. For now, the game is only available on Steam. Troublemaker 2 Beyond Dream is set to launch on September 15th on Steam. It's the sequel to the Indonesian beat-em-up about street fights, school gangs, and chasing big dreams in fictional South Jakarta district. The story follows two friends, Jordan, a street fighter, and Booty, an MMA expert, as they try to change their lives, facing drama, rivalry, and even first love along the way. Combat keeps the style of the first game, with the flashy combos, special moves, weapons, and brutal finishers, where every enemy needs a different strategy. The game's Steam page is live now, and a free demo is available for those who want to try it early. Probably Monster Studio has announced Irie, a Prologue, a dark first-person horror game with terrifying monsters, a time loop, and a ghost ship. It's set to release on October 28th, just in time for Halloween. The story follows Emily, a teenager searching for her missing father. Her only lead points to an abandoned vessel that vanished in the Bermuda Triangle. On board, she will face 13 locked doors and something or someone watching her every move. To uncover the truth, she will have to survive repeating cycles, explore dark corridors, and avoid crossing paths with the hunter. Inspired by horror movies of the 80s and 90s, the game puts you in the shoes of a child, naive yet determined. In Irie, a Prologue, survival relies on agility and clever thinking rather than brute force. The monster can hear, remember, and adapt, forcing you to hide in the narrow vents, creating distractions, and make use of whatever you can find. Each loop reveals new details, slowly piecing together the mystery. Built on Unreal Engine 5, the game's atmosphere is shaped by both its visuals and its carefully crafted sound design. Irie, a Prologue will be available on Steam and the Epic Game Store. Techland has released a new trailer for Dying Light: The Beast, focusing on brutal melee combat and gory takedowns. The game is set in the beautiful but dangerous Castor Woods region, swarming with infected. As in previous Dying Light titles, the day-night cycle plays a major role, with survival becoming far more challenging after dark. Signature parkour is back, and this time players can also explore the world with off-road vehicle, either in first-person or third-person view. Alongside the single-player campaign, the game supports online co-op for up to 4 players. Dying Light: The Beast launches September 19th on Steam, the Epic Game Store, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series. Arcade racer Formula Legends launches September 18th on all major platforms, developer 3D Clouds has announced. According to studio head Francesco Bucci, the game has come a long way since its reveal. Formula Legends is a project created with love by our entire team. We're passionate about motorsport and believe fans of the genre will appreciate our work. The game mixes arcade action with the depth of real motorsport. Races aren't just about speed. Tires wear down, fuel runs out, and weather can change mid-race. Tracks can be wet, rivals unpredictable, and mistakes costly. It features 112 cars based on 16 unique models spanning decades of racing history. each with 7 liveries inspired by legendary teams. There are 14 tracks based on iconic locations, from ports to mountain roads, each adapted to different eras with unique visuals and technical details. Over 200 drivers are modeled after real racing legends, each with a special skills. Some excel in wet conditions, others in perfect pit stop timing. The story mode takes players through key moments in racing history, while the racer editor, global leaderboard, and mode support allow customization from helmet designs to sponsored deals. Formula Legends is coming to Steam, the Epic Game Store, GOG, Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo Switch. A demo is available on Steam and Xbox and PlayStation consoles, with the Switch demo arriving August 14th. Hunger 13 is keeping the hype alive for Mafia: The Old Country with a new gameplay trailer, this time focusing on the luxury that draws the protagonist into the criminal underworld. Enzo grew up an orphan, forced to work in brutal conditions in the mines from young age. Year after year, he dreamed of escaping and achieving more. His chance comes when the powerful Torrisi crime family takes an interest in him. There are still plenty of dirty work ahead, but the rewards are tempting. Expensive drinks, classic cars, and luxury villas. In return, Don Torrisi demands loyalty, results, and that you follow the family's code. Mafia: The Old Country launches on August 8th on Steam, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series consoles. That's all for today's gaming news. Like and subscribe for more, and check back tomorrow for the next update, right here on LunchQuest.